Hello everybody, how's it going? Today is a day of realization. If you've been subscribed to my channel, then you know that for a long time now, the Miami Cuban link was my dream chain. But recently, things have changed. And let me just tell you that the one in my hands right now is a Hermes piece from Jackson. So it's sterling silver as the base metal, and then they dip it in the gold that they use for their solid pieces. Now, before I wore this Miami Cuban, or this Cuban, I'm not even sure. This is an Italian style, so I don't even think it's right of me to call it a Miami Cuban, you know? But before I was rocking this, I did have a plated rope chain that I wore for about a year, and I loved it. But then this is definitely the chain that sparked my interest with jewelry, where I started watching more jewelry videos. And then I was like, man, I really want to get a solid piece. And that's when these two came into the picture. And I do love them. But the thing is, I'm starting to notice now when I go out, I'm meeting new people, or I'm just kind of observing the people around me. In terms of jewelry, the most common chain I see worn around people's necks is the Miami Cuban link. Whether it's fake, whether it's real, it is super popular. Like 7 to 8 times out of 10, if somebody is wearing some sort of gold jewelry around their neck, it's a Cuban or a rope chain. And you know, I am wearing a rope chain. I do love them, but it just kind of got me thinking that, you know, if you watch my fragrance videos, you know that I want to wear something that still smells amazing, but is not what anybody else in the room is wearing. So it's starting to kind of be like that with my jewelry, where as much as I love Cuban links, the fact that I see them on nearly everybody's neck that's wearing jewelry is kind of making me not as interested in it anymore, if that makes sense. There's actually a new chain that caught my interest, and I have been trying to watch video reviews of it, but there's not as many, unfortunately, on YouTube. And that chain is, you could take a guess, you could pause the video if you want to, but that chain is the Hermes link, or on Jacoji's website. I saw it actually on Jacoji. He calls it the heavy link chain, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I saw it in 22 karat gold, and I was like, damn, that is so nice. And I know it's not as extravagant as, you know, as like a diamond cut rope chain, or as like an 8mm Cuban link, but there's just something about it that's unique enough, but still seems to reflect on the light where it can catch people's eyes, that is drawing me to it. You know what I mean? I know that if I was wearing that around my neck, it would feel nice. And another thing, just a side note, is what I've noticed with myself is that with flat chains, like with Mariners, and Figaros and things like that, they look amazing, but I kind of get irritated at how they fold on my neck. And I get that there's not as much gram weight to them, so they're lighter chains, therefore they can fold unless you have a bigger millimeter, longer chain, things like that. But yeah, it kind of irritates me a little bit, because I do love the Mariner. That was actually something I was considering because I love the way it looks. But when I was wearing a silver Mariner, it's still absolutely gorgeous, and I'm still gonna rock it, but it didn't feel like me, you know what I mean? So that's why I kind of started looking at these other chains. And with the Hermes link, or the heavy link chain, as it's known on Jacoji's website, there was something about it that was drawing me to it, you know what I mean? It had presence, it was unique. And I just feel like I don't have to worry about anything folding, because it's more of a round chain than it is a flat link. You know what I'm saying? So that has been what's been weighing on my mind. I'm not going to lie. Now, the price is heavy as hell. All right. I checked it out. 18 inches is what I'm going for. He doesn't have any 16-inch chains on his website, but it's around like $3,500. I was like, holy shit, but I get it. It's 22 karat gold. Very understandable. But yeah, that's what's been plaguing my mind lately, you know what I mean? So anyways, you let me know what your signature chain is, and I think that's what I want. You know what I mean? This has been my everyday look, and I love it. And I sleep in it, by the way. Like, I shower in it, sleep in it, pools, jacuzzis, beaches, all that sort of stuff. these chains never come off my neck unless I am doing a jewelry video where I'm showing you them up close or highlighting a different piece for you. But yeah, I just want my signature chain, you know, something that I'm known for. It was the Cuban for a bit, but yeah, it's just like, this is still, it's a gorgeous piece, but I want something different. I just want something a little bit more different than other people around me. And I'm not saying that I would be the only one ever wearing an Hermes link and stuff like that. I'm sure that there's a lot of jewelry connoisseurs that own that already, but I'm talking about where I am. You know what I mean? A lot of people here, the most popular ones are the Miami Cuban, the Rope, the Figaro, and I think those are the three most popular. I've seen Franco's a couple times, but not as often as the three that I mentioned. But anyways, let me know what your favorite chain is, if it's changed throughout time or if it's stayed tried and true ever since you were younger and you've just never been able to find something to replace it. But anyways, that heavy link chain is so nice. Anyways, I hope you have a great day and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.